choking baby. If your baby is choking, you need to get them up, have a look over, see if there is anything obvious that you can remove with your finger and thumb. You're not finger sweeping around, you're just removing what you can with your finger and thumb and getting it out of the way. You are then going to support their head like this. Remember, a baby's airway is open in the neutral position, so you're supporting them across your arm like this so that their head is open. If their head is extended, their airway will shut, and if their head is too far forward, their airway is shut. So they need to be in the neutral position like this. You would then put them over your leg, well supported, and you're going to give them 5 firm back blows. And check to see if it's come out. And check. Keep as calm as you can. They will pick up if you're panicking, and it can make things even tighter. Okay? So your baby has been making no noises, their airway is blocked. If they are crying or they are making clearing noises, then their airway is not blocked, and you need to give them a chance to do that. That's part of learning to take solid food and things. So your baby at this point is silent, their airway is blocked. So you give them 5 firm back blows. You are then turning them over, supporting them like this, and you're using 2 thumbs and your fingers encircling around here, and you're pushing upwards like this. Again, airway in the neutral position, and you're giving 5 firm chest thrusts, not abdominal thrusts, chest thrusts. Previously, we used to teach 2 fingers. They have shown that actually you get a better compression if you're using 2 thumbs. That's the same for choking and the same for baby CPR. So 2 thumbs and your compressions like that. You've done 5 of those. You then turn them over, support them, and you do 5 more back blows. You've got an ambulance on the way. So you phone for an ambulance, the phone's on speaker, and you're calmly continuing. So you're doing your 5, 5, 5, 5. If it doesn't come out, you keep going until the child goes floppy and loses consciousness. At that point, you need to start CPR. Now, when you are unresponsive or unconscious, the muscles that hold things go a bit floppier. So whatever has got stuck in their airway, it's quite possible that now they're unconscious, it's that little bit looser. So you would start by tilting the head, lifting their chin to horizontal. You would breathe into them, give them 5 breaths. And then you would start giving them the chest compressions. And at any point, you may well dislodge that obstruction and you still have an ambulance on the way. So you are giving this baby the very best chance. If you have been paediatric first aid trained, you would be doing 5 breaths first, 15 compressions to 2 breaths, 15 to 2, 15 to 2, 15 to 2, and the emergency services, as I said before, are on their way. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful, please share with others. We have a wealth of free resources on our websites, www.firstaidforlife.org.uk and onlinefirstaid.com. You can also subscribe to our channel.